Beep boop beep. Hello everyone. Welcome to another exciting adventure with me, Bronxbot, and my best friend, Captain N. I'm 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 900, but you can call me Bronxbot. I live in the Bronx. It's loud and busy, but I like it. The Bronx is full of life and energy. One day I met a cool kid named Captain N. Captain N is not just any kid. He's a tech whiz and a video game enthusiast. We hit it off right away because we both love technology and video games. Captain N has this amazing ability to solve any problem, no matter how tricky it is. He loves video games just like me. We spend hours playing all sorts of games, from racing games to puzzle games. But our favorite game to play together is Minecraft. We love building amazing structures and going on epic adventures in the game. It's so much fun to create and explore together. We were playing Minecraft when suddenly, boom! John Cena appeared. It was the most unexpected and exciting thing ever. One moment we were building a castle, and the next moment, there he was, larger than life, right in our game. We couldn't believe our eyes.
Whoa, hey there, John Cena in our game?
Whoa, it's John Cena! We couldn't contain our excitement. We started pointing at the screen and shouting, "It's John Cena! It's really him!" It was like a scene from a movie. We were so thrilled we could hardly believe it was happening.
John Cena was super strong. He flexed his muscles and gave us a huge grin. It was like he had stepped right out of the TV and into our game. The lightning effects around him made him look even more powerful and impressive. We were in awe. He had on a shirt that said, "Never give up." His muscles were huge. The message on his shirt was inspiring. It reminded us that no matter how tough things get, we should never give up. John Cena is not just a wrestler. He's a role model who teaches us to stay strong and keep going, no matter what. Captain N and I were amazed. We couldn't stop talking about how cool it was to see John Cena in our game. It was a moment we would never forget. We felt like we were part of something special, something magical.
Hey guys, let me tell you about a magical place. It's called Preservation 3 Stair. It's a hidden gem, a place where nature and technology come together in perfect harmony. Imagine a forest where the trees are alive with digital lights and the animals are friendly robots. It's a place where you can explore and learn, all while having the time of your life. Called Preservation 3 Stair. It's awesome. Captain N and I love going there. We get to meet other kids who share our interests, and we always learn something new. Who wants to go on an adventure?
Yes!
Cena pointed to a shimmering portal. It swirled with colors. It looked like a giant lollipop.
This will take you to Preservation 3 Stir. It's a land of fun and surprises.
We were so excited. Captain N grabbed my hand. We stepped into the portal with Cena. Everything went dark for a second. Then, bam! We were in a bright, colorful world. Preservation 3 Stair was amazing. Preservation 3 Stir was filled with giant flowers and talking animals. The best part? We got to fly on Cena's magical kite. It was shaped like a giant egg. It glowed and changed colors as we flew.
This is incredible!
Captain N and I sang songs as we soared through the sky. We even sent emojis to people down below. They waved back.
You two are going to love this place.
Our first stop was San Jose. There we saw a giant basket. It was made of rainbows and it glowed. But that's not all. The basket talked.
Welcome, travelers. I am the basket of treats. If you want my candy, you must go on an Easter egg hunt.
This is going to be awesome!
I beeped. Cena smiled.
Go get 'em, champ!
We raced off to find those eggs.
The Easter egg hunt was on.
The eggs were hidden all over San Jose.
We found them in flower pots and behind trees.
We even found some in the fountain.
Captain N was really good at finding the eggs.
I used my super robot vision to spot them from far away.
We collected so many eggs.
We were the Easter egg hunt champions. After the egg hunt, we had a giant brunch with all the people of San Jose. We ate pancakes, waffles, and fruit. We even drank juice out of chocolate cups.
We made lots of new friends. There was a friendly dragon named Sparky and a talking squirrel named Nutsy.
We even met a robot dog that looked like you.
It was the best brunch ever. After brunch, John Cena took us to a super cool place inside the giant basket. It was a casino. There were flashing lights and games everywhere. It was called Happy Goodman's Lucky Casino.
Whoa, we had never seen anything like it.
Welcome, welcome. I'm Happy Goodman. You must be John Cena's friends.
Happy Goodman was super nice. From the moment we met him, his warm smile and friendly demeanor made us feel right at home. He had this infectious energy that made everyone around him feel excited and welcomed. It was clear that he loved what he did and took great pride in showing people around. He gave us a tour of the casino, but this wasn't just any ordinary tour. Happy had a way of making everything sound fascinating. He shared stories about the history of the place, the famous people who had visited, and even some behind-the-scenes secrets that you wouldn't find in any guidebook. We were all hanging on his every word, completely captivated by his storytelling. He even let us play some games. There were all sorts of fun activities set up, from classic carnival games to more modern arcade-style challenges. We laughed and cheered each other on as we tried our luck at winning prizes. It felt like we were kids again, just enjoying the simple pleasure of playing games with friends. We didn't win any money, but that was okay. The real prize was the experience itself. We had so much fun trying, and the joy of being together and sharing those moments was worth more than any jackpot. Plus, Happy's enthusiasm was contagious, and he made sure that everyone felt like a winner, no matter the outcome. Happy had something even better. Just when we thought the day couldn't get any more exciting, he told us he had a special surprise in store. We were all buzzing with anticipation, wondering what it could be. Happy had a twinkle in his eye as he led us to the next part of our adventure.
He took us to a secret room. This wasn't just any room, though. It was hidden away, almost like a treasure waiting to be discovered. The path to get there was winding and mysterious, adding to the sense of excitement. We felt like explorers on the brink of uncovering something truly magical. Inside there was a mountain of candy. It was like something out of a dream. Piles and piles of colorful sweets, stacked high and shimmering under the lights. We couldn't believe our eyes. It was the kind of thing you only see in movies or read about in fairy tales. The sheer amount of candy was overwhelming, and we all stood there in awe. It was taller than me. I had never seen so much candy in one place before. It was like a sugary mountain, and I felt like a tiny adventurer standing next to it. We all started to laugh and joke about how we would need a ladder to reach the top. The sight of it was just so surreal and delightful.
This is for you for being such great sports, Happy said with a grin. He handed each of us a bag and told us to fill it with as much candy as we wanted. It was his way of thanking us for being such enthusiastic participants in the day's adventures. We couldn't believe our luck. It was the sweetest gift, both literally and figuratively.
Captain N and I were speechless. We exchanged glances, our eyes wide with amazement. It was one of those moments where words just weren't enough to express how we felt. The whole day had been incredible, and this was the perfect cherry on top. We were both so grateful and overwhelmed by the generosity and kindness we had experienced. We thanked Happy a million times. It felt like we couldn't say thank you enough. He had given us a day full of joy, laughter, and unforgettable memories. We promised to come back and visit again, and he assured us that we would always be welcome. It was clear that Happy had a special gift for making people feel cherished and appreciated.
This was the best day ever. As we left, we couldn't stop talking about all the amazing things we had seen and done. It was a day that would stay with us forever, a perfect blend of adventure, fun, and friendship. We all agreed that it truly was the best day ever, thanks to Happy Goodman and his incredible mountain of candy. As the sun started to set, the sky was painted in hues of orange and pink, casting long shadows over the meadow. The golden hour had arrived, and it was a sight to behold. It was time for us to go. We began packing up our campsite, carefully folding our tents and gathering our belongings. The air was filled with a mix of excitement and melancholy as we prepared to leave this beautiful place. We hugged John Cena and Happy Goodman goodbye. It was an emotional moment filled with heartfelt words and promises to meet again. The bonds we had formed during our time here were strong, and saying goodbye was not easy. Then we stepped back into the shimmering portal. The portal glowed with an ethereal light, and as we walked through it, we felt a sense of wonder and anticipation for what lay ahead. We were sad to leave, but the memories we made would stay with us forever. We looked back one last time, taking in the beauty of the place that had given us so much joy. But we knew we'd be back. The thought of returning filled us with hope and excitement. We couldn't wait to experience more adventures and create new memories in this magical place.
Preservation 3 Stir was amazing. The landscapes were breathtaking, and the natural scenery was unlike anything we had ever seen. Every moment spent here was a treasure. We had so much fun with John Cena, Happy Goodman, and all our new friends. We explored, laughed, and shared stories around the campfire. The camaraderie and joy we experienced were truly special, and all our new friends. The friendships we made were genuine and heartfelt. We hiked together, laughed together, and created memories that would last a lifetime.
We couldn't wait to tell everyone back home about our adventure. The excitement was palpable as we imagined sharing our stories and experiences with our loved ones. We knew they would be just as thrilled as we were.
See you soon, Preservation 3-ster. As the sun set over the forest, we felt a deep sense of gratitude for the time we had spent here. We knew this was not a goodbye, but a promise to return and continue our adventure.